Today, I've noticed lots of changes in the air, and I've been noticing these for some time, but there are lots of changes, and some of them are good. I'm noticing some really good changes right now. Some of them aren't all that great, and some of them are just changing of the seasons and it being colder, but maybe it's time to show the love and the gratitude and the joy. So here we go. Hi everyone. Now, I know it's a little early for Thanksgiving, but it is never too early or too late to give thanks. So since it has been so wonky for so many people, the weather is a little bit chillier. It was 39 Fahrenheit here this morning, which was a little bit odd. I've kind of gotten used to 50-degree nights. I'm aware that that number would make people in the countries where they use Celsius a little 50 degrees. Goodness. That's Fahrenheit. I haven't done the conversions, but it's a great day. Sure, it's chillier, and sure, it's a Saturday, and it's a little what's the word I want? I can't find the word, but basically, it's a day for gratitude, thanking and loving and being grateful. So pre-Thanksgiving, thank you so much. I'd like to thank my parents, Ayn Rand, and God. I'm lying through my teeth, but I would like to thank God. I've read Ayn Rand and wasn't really all that impressed, actually. Also, it's very difficult when you're reading a book and the person starts a sentence with something that makes you go, oh, yeah. And then halfway through the nod makes you, oh my God, you asshole. Yeah, that actually hurts really bad. But I would like to thank my love of reading and the teachers that fostered my love of reading, and my parents who also fostered my love of reading, even though, let's be honest, that took up quite a lot of my parents' money, and Christmas was always a little bit weird. Well, what do you want for Christmas? More books? No, really, what do you want? But also for sometimes we didn't understand each other, and sometimes we didn't really have the most peaceful surroundings, but there was always love. So thanks for that. Thanks for love. Thanks for joy. Yeah, even when things got complex, even when I was an asshole, even when things just got out of hand and I had crap to do, and when I wasn't feeling well because I am a bit of a mess. My next thank you goes to former friends who might not be in my life, but who I will remember giving good advice, like essentially work on your confidence. Don't focus on what's bad. Focus on the good, because there's a lot of good in you. You are a good person. You are a lovely person. So thanks for that. And giving me the idea that, well, things might be rough and, my hip is playing me up, which Oh, come on. And it's because I gave myself stress. Bad me. Apparently I feel very strongly about giving myself stress. People who are still there even when I'm a jackass, but also who still cheer me on and tell me to quit that when I'm giving myself stress, for the good advice to be more confident. And I guess I've taken it to, I am going to learn how to strut rather than shuffle around doing the ER. Oh, everything's terrible. Ooh. And I know that right now it is chaos, and I took on other people's problems, like I said, other people's chaos, and so I am taking the time to relax and remind myself that, yeah, I am grateful for being loved. I am grateful for people who might not still be with us or might not still be in my life, but who saw good in me, see good in me, even though we're not close anymore, and who gave me good advice. I mean, bad advice is sometimes funny, so sometimes you can thank people for bad advice, but then, just thank them and then go do anything else. But thank you for caring enough to educate me, for both good and bad advice. I'm grateful for a lot. I'm grateful for good music. I'm grateful for funny music, music that makes you laugh and music that makes you move. I'm grateful for movies and books and people who, even those I love dearly, that I just don't know very well, but my heart goes to them. And I'm grateful for the times that people have told me, hey, you are awesome. Sorry, I was gonna try to do this in natural sunlight, but the way that it was filtering through, I looked bleached out. Anyway, and I'm grateful for lazy Saturdays. This one hasn't actually been lazy so much. I mean, I've done miles today and I've worked out. Now I'm just kind of sitting around and just, I'm gonna end up getting antsy and having to move and having to walk around. So, and I am grateful for people who watch me. Hi everyone. And no matter what the subject matter, which can be sometimes a bit depressing, and the editing, which can be a little hit or miss, I am working on that, and I feel really weird about saying the advice. Another piece of advice I was given was, don't try, just do. But I am learning how to edit more, putting in, say, a fun background just for fun, which culminated in this image, which makes it look like I am being extremely casual in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, mimicking Mindy from Mindy and Buttons on the Animaniacs. Okay, love you, bye-bye. Love you, bye-bye, Walking Undead. And that I can enjoy myself with whatever little weirderies my weird little heart desires, and people are like, oh, that's really interesting. I am appreciative of the fun facts I try to learn every day, and the Latin I try to learn every day, and the a random fun fact. Cowboys! Yay, cowboys! I just learned that in cowboy films, especially during the Hays Code era, when a cowboy is ordering sarsaparilla, especially the original sarsaparilla that was actually made with the plant, apparently it's rather like root beer or birch beer. It wasn't a substitute for whiskey. They thought in the 19th century that sarsaparilla could cure Hansen's disease, which is the name now used for leprosy, which doesn't actually make your limbs fall off. Like I would imagine one would have issues with during a zombie apocalypse. Oh, good heavens, where did this random arm come from? But could indeed, it was rare. It was difficult to catch it, but once you did, a lot of crap happened really fast. Beatrice. Be a dear and actually keep working. I'm just a girl sitting in front of a camera asking it not to blip. Anyway. I'm sorry. I am finding a lot of things funny today. I am thankful for my ability to find the strangest things funny, because that helps a lot, especially when I'm in pain. Oh, it's always been a great help to me. Anyway, back to the cowboys. So basically, sarsaparilla was thought to cure a lot of bacteria-related illnesses. So cowboys ordering a sarsaparilla weren't really trying to say, well, I'd like a strong whiskey, which, in that era might not have been a great idea. In the Hays Code era, people who drank heavily, etc., it kind of got punished later on in the movie or in the show, because the Hays Code was bollocks. But anyway, it was sarsaparilla was thought to cure bacterial illnesses such as Hansen's disease and syphilis, the STD. So yeah, basically it was a bunch of randy cowboys attempting to cure themselves. Oh no, Miss Kitty, what was you doing, baby? And I am grateful to people who think my very warped and dark sense of humor is funny or endearing, and I'm grateful for being loved, and I am grateful for everything. Also, just know that I am grateful for you guys and the support that I get. You are awesome sauce. Don't ever change, darling. Don't ever change. And I'm grateful for progress. The stubbornness to fight, even when it just felt like I had a gazillion things going on at once and it was physically hurting me. I am grateful for having the stubborn to fight. And I'm grateful for music, and grateful. Let's leave it at that. So anyway, take good care. Love you. Take care of you. Be kind to yourselves and each other. Thanks, Jerry Springer. And take good care. And if something hurts or something is bugging you, don't let it fester. Get it all out. And don't take on other people's problems. Let them deal. Love you.